guys, gals, and welcome to another Spider-Man PS4 related video. So today I'm actually talking about speculation, or like not speculation, but like a wish list. Not wish list, but like a wish I have for the Spider-Man PS4, because they've used this before in other Spider-Man games, but I wanted to give like what my wish list is of it, because I feel like it'll shape the game a bit more, and I just want to say what I have to say on my mind, because this has always been on the back of my head. And they actually did this like long in the first Spider-Man PS1 game. You know, that old Spider-Man PS1 game? I don't even know if kids even know about that game. But the old Spider-Man PS1 game, they had something in there that I actually liked, and I'll get into that as well. And also in Edge of Time, they did that. They did something related to that in that game, so I want to get into it. And yeah, let's get on to what I have to say. So what I wanted to say, or have to say, is that I hope this is not supposed to be like a confirmed thing from Insomniac, because they're the ones that developed the game. But a wish list that I have, or like a wish I have, is that the developers have a original idea, or like original group, because this has been the originality for some of the games, some other Spider-Man games, where like what I'm trying to say is that other Spider-Man games had original things, and that were like, they had things that were not from the comics. They actually came up with it for the game itself, like Spider-Man PS1, like the old Spider-Man game that came back all the way back in Spider-Man in the PS1 era. In it, you had the Jade Syndicate, who were not in the comics before. They were actually made for that. The only reason why they were made is because they were made for the game, because usually they need that's what, because Neversoft, I think that's what the developers were, they decided to take something risky and make a game that was Spider-Man, and they had to have a crime group that would rob a bank, because in one of the earlier missions, one of the missions that's in the beginning, you have to stop a bank robbery, and they have hostages in it, and they're like, oh wait, who's gonna be in the bank? And that's when they all came up with the idea of the J Syndicate, who were an original idea by them, and they implemented it in the game, and now it's basically staple in time that developers can come up with anything that's not even from the comics. And then another example of this is from another example for this is from Spider-Man Edge of Time, where they came up with Atrocity, because I don't believe he was in the comics. All I know is that Doc Ock and Anti-Venom were in the comics. I know that for a fact, and that's obvious. But I never actually really knew if Atrocity was actually in it, because in the game, in one, like, after Spider-Man is presumably dead, Anti-Venom, Doc Ock, and Sloan, I think that's his name, I'm sorry if I forget, but Sloan, the Anti-Venom pushes both Doc Ock and Sloan into what is it? It's the time travel. It's the time machine thing that allows Sloan to go back from 2029 to the present day for Spider-Man, and Anti-Venom pushes both of them in, and they combine together to make an Atrocity. And that was an original idea, I believe. I don't know if that's actually 100% true, but Atrocity was a original development for that specific game. And that's what I really like about some games that are kind of like comic book accurate, not comic book accurate, but like what I like about superhero games is that they'll come up with like even though they'll try to stay close to the comics as possible, they'll try to actually give their own spin on it. Like I said before, the Spider-Man PS1, there's a bank, the bank group, I guess like the crime group they can call it. J Syndicate were an original idea. Atrocity was an original idea, and I hope in Spider-Man PS4, Insomniac will have original ideas, and I hope they actually do that. And I'm pretty sure I don't know if this is true, but I'll put like in editing, I'll put like something that says I was wrong. I believe the Inner Demons are also a original. Actually, no, I don't think they're original. No, but I really hope that Spider-Man PS4 has original concepts, like original bad guys, because I know some people would want to see like the comic bad guys. I know for a fact that Kingpin's in it, Mr. Negative's in it, and I don't know, maybe Green Goblin will be in it because the Norman Osborn is in the game, but we don't know that for a fact. And also Shocker's in it. But I'd really like to see originality from the developers of Insomniac Games, because I feel like with the minds of them, because since they made Ratchet and Clank, I believe that they can be able to think of some pretty good things or some pretty cool things of their own and implement them into Spider-Man PS4. And I know some people will not will take that with a grain of salt because it's their first game, and I'm pretty sure if this game was to do bombing well, it'll get a sequel. And I hope in the sequel, if they haven't done it in the first one, which was Spider-Man PS4, I hope in the sequel, if they ever get a sequel, that they'll come up with original ideas, like original bosses, original story, well, of course, original story, but originality is trying to say, because some of the developers, even though some people will think that developers are not that good, just keep in mind, some developers at some game companies can actually make pretty good ideas and pretty good decisions in the game. So that's all I have to say. That's my little wish that I have, that Insomniac Games, I hope, will put in Spider-Man PS4. And that's all. This is N6420. I'm signing out, I guess. Bye.